Making crafts takes on a whole new meaning when it comes to trends. Here with the latest trend in crafting. Sponsoring today's Creative Corner is Karen Boyer for Daisy Lane Scrapbooking and Craft Ball. And we were just talking about the fact that there are two elements that are kind of making up the core of what we're talking about.
That's right. Two easy elements that paper and wood. And you know, it's easy. Wood's been around in the crafting industry forever, and so is paper. But with wood, we're used to having to paint it. And you have to kind of have a little bit of level of skill to be able to get the details and the textures and things that you want on your wood elements.
You're kind of coaching the coloring out or whatever.
Yes,
you're trying to do
so it takes a little more talent than maybe we all have. And so with the paper, it allows us to put texture and dimension and pattern on without a lot of skill and without a lot of tools. You don't need a lot. The wood that we have here comes simply like this. It's just really, this is our tulip. Comes in 3 pieces ready to go, and you can see it's not very impressive like this, but when you get just a little bit of printed paper on, you could do embellishments. It really turns into, and paint. That's all it is.
Wow. And I love the fact that this paper seems to go with everything. So there's, I mean, it really kind of brings out, you know, wherever you happen to be putting this.
It's very versatile. If you want to see versatile, look, this is the same boot. So here we've got spring galoshes. And here we've got Santa's boot. And it's the exact same one. I've turned one way, but same thing with the hearts. You can do it as a Valentine's Day, or you can add it to your home decor.
I want to be gentle with these, but I want to bring them out.
No, they're
so
wood. You don't have to be.
Oh, I don't have to be gentle. All right, I'll throw them around here.
Arrows. This arrow has been just a great seller. It's really popular right now, arrows and everything. There again, it could be a love arrow for Valentine's Day decoration, or it can be match your home decor. But this is a way that you can do something. It's personal, it's your creation. It's not overwhelming. They make beautiful gifts, seasonal stuff. The Easter is just a really great one. And I love the birds are probably one of my favorites because there again, you can match them to a little baby's room. You can match them to a primitive room. They're just really a lot of fun. And if people are still overwhelmed with this, no worries, because we've got a workshop, because we still get people who are like, well, I'm just a little nervous. I've never done that. So instead of doing a class and like, okay, we're just going to make this, we really wanted to show the customizing of how these products work. And so what we're doing in June 10th is a workshop from 6 to 9. You basically come in and say, I want to make that. And we charge you a flat $5 for all the paint and the adhesives to put on. You go pay for what you want, the paper, and we help you get it put together.
I want to get nice and up close on either this tulip here, or you know, I really like this boot, because I think when you're talking about, you mentioned something earlier about the subtlety of this, is that, you know, you can't always bring the things out in the wood because we don't have the talent. But when you look at the papers on this, I mean, this just helps define that boot. When you get, I mean, we can get nice and close.
Got a little dotted Swiss on it.
Yeah, that's amazing. I mean, it's the same thing there with the tulip too. And I feel like so much of good crafting is the subtlety that you're able to pull into.
Details, that people notice, especially up close when they're looking at it. And the fact that it is handmade, you know, I think people are starting to get back into the appreciation of the handmade stuff. For a while there, it was like, oh, whatever came over from China, or it's whatever's cheapest. And now there's a level of pride saying, you know, yeah, I made that. And especially when you give it as a gift, and it really seems to be cherished.
Well, and you can see, I like this, what we've done back here. This is just something simple that I mean, a lot of people have ledges like this in their kitchens, or in a living room, or some space that's high up, where you used to, in the old days, you might put dishes up on the higher part of your room. Well, you can do words.
And I'm so excited. We have a new company making that home for us, and they actually, every O is interchangeable with a season. So we've got an Uncle Sam for July, we've got a beach ball, we've got a birdhouse for every day. And so you can make it, and then, especially if you give it to somebody, and then every month, like a secret sister, or a mom, or a grandma, and then every month you can add to their collection and add a new personal touch to it. So that's really exciting. That should be in this week or two.
Well, and when you're trying to score with the teachers, I know across the street we've got a bunch of rabid teachers all excited about the end of the school year. You know, that could be a nice teacher gift.
That would be a great idea, yeah.
Something special, something homemade. And you know, as Karen was mentioning a little bit earlier, they have an anniversary sale coming up on the 24th and 25th.
We have the anniversary sale. That is exciting. Yeah, it will be the craziest time, but it is. It's invitation only, so if you aren't a part of our preferred customer program, just call the store and we'll get you an invitation that allows you to shop, and you can actually bring a friend.
Cool.
So come in, and it's one of our biggest discounts that we do, especially store-wide. So
yeah, well, that's wonderful. And you know, maybe wood and paper isn't your thing, but there are lots of things there that would be. Let me tell you, I drove by for the first time and I was freaking out. I was like, it's here.